This is why discipline isn't as good as it sounds. After watching this video, you'll agree with this statement, but you'll know the better way to motivate yourself to do anything. So imagine you're playing Minecraft and you want to create a railroad system like you're seeing right now that stretches throughout your entire world, that just goes on forever and ever, so you can get to literally any place you want in your entire world just through a minecart. Seems like a pretty good idea, and it is. But here's the problem. That takes basically forever. That would take so much time of just placing block after block after block and railroad track after railroad track. It's going to get really boring really fast. And it would also take just so much time. I mean, you'd be doing it day and night, and you'd still basically make no progress even after doing it for that much amount of time. But of course, there's some stuff you can do to make it more enjoyable. Like, for example, playing music while you're doing it. Listening to your favorite songs while you play down those tracks and that wood. Maybe it's not the best thing, but it'll make it a little bit more bearable. It'll make it a little bit more enjoyable to do it if you're enjoying your favorite music at the same time. And so this is a great analogy for what most people on self-improvement try to convince you is the only way to find success. Most people say that discipline alone is what you need if you want to succeed in anything. You just need to put your head down and do the work and focus more and grind more and do more hard work, build more discipline, do more things. And sure, for many people, that's what they do and they find a decent amount of success with it. But I think there's a much better option than this. And it's more like the jukebox example. And that's gamification. Gamification is according to the internet, the application of typical elements of game playing like point scoring, competition with others, rules of play, to other areas of activity. But this is really a pretty narrowed down definition of it. I really believe gamification is anything that allows your work to feel more like a game, to feel more enjoyable. And there's an infinite amount of examples because we all love video games for so many different reasons. And video games are just one type of game. There can be many: sports, debate, anything in life is really a game. So why not frame the things you have to do to make it more like a game? Instead of relying solely on discipline, what if you also make the activity so enjoyable that you actually want to do it rather than hate doing it? You might be thinking, how is this even possible? This sounds stupid. How would you ever be able to make something you hate enjoyable? Well, there's many ways. One is mindset. Now, this seems so simple and so stupid, but it's actually a really good strategy, and it may be even the best strategy. Whenever we play video games, we enjoy the time we spend playing it. We go into the game thinking it's going to be fun. We enjoy it while we're playing it. And once we're done, it just reinforces in our mind that it's a fun activity because we enjoyed it while we did that. But what if you had that same mindset towards something else? What if when you sat down to do work, like homework or something, you came in with the mindset, this is going to be enjoyable. I'm going to enjoy this time doing it. Maybe you won't believe it at first, but if you do that again and again and keep telling yourself that again and again and try to enjoy the process and focus on it rather than being distracted the whole time, maybe you'll actually start enjoying it. In fact, I know you will, because you'll just program your mind to do this. The mind is an amazing thing, and anything you feed into it is what it will start thinking and what it will start believing. So mindset is just one of the key factors. Rather than, for example, looking at the minecart railroad as a chore that you have to do, think about it as something you get to do, and think about how enjoyable it will be when you finally get to ride your minecart through that entire world, all without any stops. Now, there's of course many ways, as I mentioned before, of how to do this. If you want to learn more, check the link in the description. I have a free one-on-one coaching program where I'll teach you exactly the steps on how to do this for literally anybody in any situation. Book a call today if you haven't yet, and you can find even more information about it online. Anyways, though, this is Jimmy, signing off.